We are in 2023 and it is bar season. I'm Salt.
And I'm George.
And welcome back to the Barcast podcast live here. Right now, we are at the new Surfside located in British Hill and is one of the bases for bar training in 2023.
Correct. Yeah, the move was stressful, but definitely worth it. We found a home, a nice outdoor space.
I like it.
It's got its own parking. It feels like you're in an oasis in the middle of town because even though we're very central, we've got our own car park space. We've got lots of greenery around us. So it feels very comfortable and we're very happy to be here for sure.
And moving is going to be the theme of today's podcast. I mean, we moved to this venue. We're doing the bar training. We got some other big moves to tell you about. And it's all about getting people moving. That's what bar is all about. I introduced new aspects to it as well with the Rocking Up as well. So let's talk a bit about Rock Up.
Yeah, well, Rock Up was something that I was trying to do to find a way to bridge the gap between the people who are super fit and who are training all year round and who are running, 40-minute 10Ks, and the people who wanted to be a part of the bar community but were not necessarily at fitness level yet.
Right. And there's a lot of interest every year and people wanted to join but almost been a little scared.
Exactly. So how do you get these groups together? And rucking is basically just a weighted carry.
Right.
It comes from the military. You put some weight on your back and we got to get weight from here to the next point. And that is the leveler, as it were.
Right.
So when we do the ruck on a Saturday morning, for example, the men generally will carry a 50-pound weight. The ladies will carry a 30-pound weight, but we allow scaling in between.
Scaling, right.
So if you're a guy who feels like, you're strong and that 50-pound weight ain't enough for you, you could put 60, you could put 70 pounds on it. And if you're a lady who feels like right now 30 ain't ready for that yet, you could put 10, you could put 20. But the weight helps to slow everybody down. And you're getting the same cardiovascular response as if you were jogging or running because of the additional weight. In addition to that, it helps to strengthen up your tendons and all your connective tissue. And so we've found that this program has actually helped to build the community a little tighter because I know when we go for a run, for example, I might see you at the beginning and the end of the run.
Yes.
So we run together, but we really run together.
We went for the same run.
We went for the same run.
Yeah.
But with Rocking now, everybody's together the entire time. And if you look on social and see some of the videos, you see people from all shapes, sizes, ages and fitness level out there working together and having fun together.
Yeah, to use a horse racing term, guys, I'm using the horse racing term. It's a bit like handicapping day.
It is a bit like, I knew you were going to say handicapping.
Yeah, I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to get canceled.
Yeah,
right.
It's a bit like handicapping. And also because you get the additional cardiovascular response from carrying the weight, people don't feel, man, I got to do more because they're working hard enough.
Already working hard.
Exactly. So I ain't out there feeling, man, I can't do this workout and these people holding me back because the weight on my back is getting me to work at the level I want. And it's really supposed to be mostly a zone 2 workout. Obviously, we spice it up.
Yeah, obviously.
Stop and we do some upper body work. We might do some burpees. We might do some, anything that's going to get the heart rate up and get a little strength response as well. Because I tell people rucking is like strength training for runners.
Yeah.
And cardio training for lifters.
So it works for both sides.
It works for both sides. And during the week, we have 2 additional sessions in the week where we keep it functional. We use sandbags, we use kettlebells, and we help to build a little bit of the functional strength that will get you ready for the Saturday morning when we go and rock in the countryside.
It's addictive, isn't it?
I'm telling you, I tell people, listen, when you come to rock, don't invest in the expensive bag yet. Find out that you're going to like it first, and then everybody's buying the bag after the first time. Everybody's come, I go get one bag, because the funny thing is if you don't get, and we use, big shout out to Go Rock if you're out there listening, we use the Go Rock, which is the gold standard in Rocky.
Yeah.
And if you don't get a Go Rock bag, you can be replacing your bag every week or stitching the strap every week or doing something else.
Because that's the carry.
Yeah, because exactly. But these bags have a lifetime warranty. You can put it behind your car and drag it, send it back to the men can still replace one for you.
Okay. So it's addictive and it is a great way to get a workout. What I just said is that everybody gets to stay together. Normally with bar training, and you say only catching up, and when people know catch up to the rest point, the people that were up front,
right,
they are ready to go already.
Exactly.
I've seen now that y'all have taken rucking to the next level. Some of the ruckers even doing 5Ks with the rucks.
Yeah.
And y'all actually contributed to coast in rucking.
Listen, so we did the Blazing Trails coast to coast, and I want to shout out to Blazing Trails because that was an extremely well organized event. I think for 17K, I haven't seen a course that was as well marked as that in any event I've taken part. So kudos to you guys. But so I had my backpack. We did I think we had about 10 or 15 ruckers. We all wore the Rock Up shirt. I suffered. I ain't tell you, I suffered. I thought, man, it's a little ice hike all the time. I went and do a foolish workout this Sunday. And the
And it was the Monday, we went holiday early.
I cramped from 9K to 13K. Like, I thought my legs were going to break off, but I would have had to break them off because there was no way that I was stopping. Nobody was coming to save me on the trail, so I just had to gut it out. And
Honestly, you can't feel at it, George, because as you feel at it, all you're going to be like,
exactly, man. I was supposed to be the fitness man. But
exactly.
So I was like, nah, I could get through this. And, at about 13K, the cramping stopped, and I was able to run the last 4K, so I still had a reasonably decent time. But shout out to everybody who came on support, and once again, Blazing Trails, very good show.
The scary thing about that now is that we know George is a madman, and he's probably going to suggest anytime we cramping, man,
I cramp for 4K. If I cramp for 4K, you could cramp for 400 meters.
And then we go, but it has become so the thing that you have done at least 2 rocking waves already, right?
Yeah, we're on our 3rd wave now.
Yeah.
We did one right at the start of the year. We did another one for April, and now we're doing one as we've marketed it as the pre-Kaduma wave.
Kaduma rock.
We're going to finish about a week before all the parties really get into full swing. So some people are using this one as a chance to, get the shake for Kaduma. Other people are using it as a bridge to start bar training. Some people just want to get fit. So it's serving its purpose for everybody who's involved.
But everybody's moving.
Everybody is.
So is there room in the wave 3 of Rock Cup right now or not?
Only in the 5:30 slot. The 6:30 slot is completely sold out. We had to add a 5:30 because the 6:30 is sold out. So if you're interested in getting involved, message through the page, and there's some slots, some spaces available at 5:30.
And don't forget the page, guys, bar_race. Now, you mentioned that some people are using it for bar training. Other people have jumped right into the bar training.
Yeah, so we started out with the bar training. We normally do it in 4-week blocks, kind of block periodization or a version of. We started this week, and the advanced group is already pretty much full. I think I got potentially 2 spaces. I had to add a station on Monday. And we got some space in the 6:30. And I'm looking forward to what we've seen, actually. Some people have jumped from rock into bar. Okay. And that was kind of the idea. Once people get to be a part of the community and are around it and feel attached to the brand.
And also feel less intimidated.
Exactly. So I think that we will see through the season more and more people transition from rock into bar and coming from other spaces as well. So yeah,
I'm honestly afraid of the rockers when it comes to bar training because they are coming in with such good conditioning in their legs.
Yes.
The carries are nothing to the rockers right now, and their running is very good.
Yeah, so I think, they come in with fitness in them already. And you can see the difference between those.
But you can also see the improvement from rock. Oh, as a result of rocking, you can see the improvement in people's running as well.
And they've had those improvements without having to necessarily put the same amount of stress on their knees and their backs and their ankles by going at a relatively low impact activity, but still getting the heart rate response.
So we're going to be doing the blocks for bar now, the building blocks for bar. I start with the first block. Is there still room in the sessions?
They can get it to the 6:30 session right now, and that's kind of more like entry level. But don't get me wrong, you still can get a workout. If you can't get to the 5 p.m., which is the advanced, you get to the entry level, and which is going to be for corporate, front wave, and a little bit of the open wave and the team open wave as well. So get to that 6:30 session on Mondays, but then we all come together on Wednesdays. We all come together on Saturday mornings as well, and we adjust the workout so everybody's getting what they need from it.
So we know that working, do the workouts, the functional strength workouts during the week. With bar training now, it is Mondays. We're behind here, this same space here. We do some of the skills and functional strength. Wednesdays is what?
So Wednesdays we're out in the country. We're hills, carries, calisthenics. So if we think about Mondays being built around the skills, Wednesday is built around the hills and the carries, and then the Saturday morning we're at Usain Bolt Sports Complex, and we brought in Coach Jasper, and he is doing the speed work. So most of the guys are doing endurance runs and threshold runs through the week. But if you can't run 15 seconds for 100, you can't run a minute for 400, which means your 5K time is impacted. So we're looking to increase your speed, increase your technique. So we had a session already with Coach Jasper. And Jasper is a pro at this. He's been doing this for years, and I think everybody really enjoyed it. So Monday, skills and conditioning around skills. Wednesday, carries, hills, conditioning around that. And Saturday morning is our speed work session at UC.
What time on Saturday morning?
6 a.m.
Asking for myself, personally. I've not made a Saturday morning for a long time.
You're too busy partying right now. At least
it's crop over time, but I want to look good in the parties, and that's one of the reasons I even got into bar. One of the advantages I've found from bar is that it keeps me going during the crop over season.
Right.
It adds that structure, but also it improves my cardiovascular endurance, and you sleep better and you work better when you're fit. So I thought it was important to up my fitness, and that's how I even got into this.
Yeah, you come out to get fit, but you end up looking good as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a good thing about bar.